All right, let's do this for Anthony James. That. James. Okay, let's come on. All right, let's do this. Hold on a quick second. Cyclist coin. Champion. Knowledge is power. Love Irish Optimist. Need coffee. Oh, I gotta open up my Twitter. What's happy birthday to Anthony James, and also rest in peace to the voice of Mirage and Dino. Sad day. Oh,
Yeah.
Quorum, I love your thumbnail.
Which one?
The one on here.
Oh.
You're adorable. Can I have a little plushie of that? I would totally buy it.
I forgot where I got that picture.
Quorum, how did it feel to start off Anthony James's birthday club?
It's okay. I'm used to it now.
Because you're like, we gotta start with a bang, and you're the bang. I know that sounds wrong, but yeah, anyway.
Did you see what John kept writing?
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to make him feel better by saying, like, dude, I put Quorum first, because if I put, you first, then, like, Quorum's wouldn't look as good in comparison.
By the way, your Sean Long shot, the fuck yeah thing.
We're live now, dude. We're live. And you said, yeah. Wait, what were you saying about it? Sorry.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, wait, for the SEANxLOng one or the Sean Long shot, the full review?
I didn't see the full one yet. I only saw the preview.
Yeah, I would have done that like 2 weeks ago. What's up? Sorry?
Like you're screaming.
Thanks. Yeah, I really did scream. That's what's so great about...
Thanks. I'm screaming. Thanks.
No, it's funny because I don't live with my brother, and I don't know how my neighbors are, but I hear kids, so like anytime I scream, I actually scream out like, hell yeah! You know, like that kind of thing. Well, but I said the other word. I actually said the word, and God, it's really tricky. I had to literally, I'm either just gonna like pretend to say the word, because having them muted, it was really tricky, because doing that with green screen, I actually had to take the the 0.4 second clip and make that a separate little thing, and then mute that part. It's my green screen thing isn't as easy as I like it to be, and
oh, I know what you're talking about. You can't disconnect the video with the audio.
Oh yeah, no. Here I can. Well, here's the thing. Usually green screen, it works. You have the the actual you with the green screen, and then you add in the background. Mine is different. You have to add in the background first, so then you add in the green screen afterwards. So it makes it really tricky. So instead of when you mess up or you're trying to edit in little clips, you have to literally you have the background in one long part. Like say the clip is like, I don't know, like 3 minutes, but you have like 5 different sections. You have to take each section of you with the background and put it into that and line it up, and so it doesn't, you don't have any little gaps of just having the background but no but you not being in front of it. So it's a little tricky. I wish it was the other way around, where I could just cut the parts where I mess up with me and the green screen and then add in the background into one fluid thing, but it's the opposite. So that's why when it comes to audio, doing that, I literally have to cut it in the sections, and then like for that 0.4 sections where I'm actually saying the F word, I have to actually instead of just like just splitting it and just muting the F word and then like putting in the bleep, I have to actually get that one small 0.4 second clip and then mute it and stuff, and then add in the rest of that. So yeah, it was.
Wait, what do you do this on? What program?
It's iMovie 11.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on a second. See, this is what I do. Usually when I have a blue screen or green screen effect,
yeah,
I crop the footage, so it's only the blue screen and the character.
Yeah.
Then I chroma key it on a blue screen, like on a blue background.
Yeah.
So I can just place it somewhere else. But I do that for the entire clip, or if I already have the background, that I'm going to use, I just do it like for the entire like scene that person's going to be in that background. Then I'll just edit it into like I do it all in scenes and not like a whole video.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for me because I would have to crop that because it's the two separate lines. It's just here. I don't know if you could do it on yours that way.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, and when we hang out at New York Comic Con, I'll show you all my tricks and like how I do these things.
Well, the way you're saying it, man, maybe I should just give you my program.
Yeah, well, I need a PC. Okay. Here's the thing: when you're using Mac, you're basically using iMovie, which is really easy, except for when you want to do more technical stuff. Depending on what you're doing, it could be very easy and very or hard or impossible, really. Then there's Final Cut, which is like a whole giant jump from iMovie. iMovie is like Windows Movie Maker, but better, except that jump to Final Cut is like it's like using Pinnacle or Final Cut is what big movie studios use. But with that said, it's not an easy, fluid program. I mean, I think the new version is a little bit more user friendly, but there's so many things, and with the rendering factor and the all the different layers you have to deal with, it's definitely something it's a big learning curve compared to iMovie. iMovie is more like you have the clip, and then it's just really add a title, add a you can scroll over like a part and stuff you need to delete it, or add in a part. You can do picture in picture. You can't. They do have a green screen, blue screen, but it's only catered to one color, blue or green. So that means, as you can tell, in Captain America, anything I'm doing with Captain America is very tricky because the reflection of that mask and the shield really brings in the green. So even though I am using the green screen effect, there's parts of my face or anything that's reflective, anything costume that's reflective will make me look semi-transparent. So I don't have a thing where I can, here for certain parts, tweak it so it doesn't, I can't do that. It's just really one color green, one color blue, and if I match it perfectly, it looks great. If I have reflective stuff or anything where my lighting is that, you'll see it. So Final Cut, I could do that where I tweak it, but doing the video rendering and everything takes a lot longer than it does in iMovie. So that's the only bad thing. It's like tweak it to make it look a little bit more professional, but it's a lot more longer in rendering and editing. So it's like it's one or the other. That's the only problem. Yeah. So yeah, it's Anthony James' birthday. Let's talk nerdy technical programs. Yeah. No, but yeah, I hope that makes sense.
Hey, is Anthony going to be on?
I told him even before like last show. I said this Sunday we would dedicate. He said he would bring his mic and he could do it. So hopefully, he really liked the birthday collab.
Yeah, no, I saw. That's cool. I'm just checking if you could get Vegas for Mac.
I don't know. I could run Windows. Like I said, I have Windows. I got Parallels or whatever. I just need to buy Windows first.
Oh yeah, you can't. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean
because I have After Credits.
Yeah.
After Effects.
Oh yeah, I know what you meant. After Effects is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, but that's probably the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, even this animator that's giving me problems right now, it's nothing compared to After Effects because I have to save the actual file before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I put it in there because I can't somehow sync up the audio, and it's so backwards, and I need to invest more time just playing around with it, but.
Yeah, no, Final Cut's a lot like that. Final Cut and After Effects are two big things that a lot of professional video makers or movie studios use. And the only problem is that the software, it's for people that really use that, they don't do daily videos. For what I do, iMovie's the best because it's fast. It's I'm in and out making videos, and I just pretty much copy and paste my format, and it's really easy. I mean, yeah, if I want to do more technical stuff, it can be a little tricky. It won't look as nice as if I was using Final Cut, but Final Cut is more for people like Smosh and all the bigger YouTubers that only make a video once a week or 2 weeks, where they really can take the time to just edit one video for the week and render it and just make it look good. They're trying to really that's the only problem. Like I said, it's really the issue of time and convenience and ease versus professional looking quality, but the time it takes to render and to the learning curve, it really is. It's like playing an instrument. I can play with iMovie. It's like playing punk rock. Just that 3-chord, really easy, sounds good, very fast and very fluid. Or if you want to do that kind of like all that very technical, like hair metal, very soloing type stuff, it sounds great, but then it's really hard to pull that off, to make it sound good, so that's the difference. It's like punk rock versus soloing, like metal, guitar solo, it's a learning curve,
Yeah. Trust me, I should know.
Yeah, and Corin, what he's doing, he's really like what I'm doing is still like punk rock, but I'm like Blink-182. I'm popular pop punk, but Corin is like that very technical band that's up and coming. He's like getting there. He's more talented than I am, but like because I'm doing the pop punk stuff, it's that's the equivalent of what me and Corin do. Corin puts more time and effort into what his videos. I'm not saying I don't do put time in my videos, but he definitely puts a lot more time. Like Corin's videos, I will say this, wow, it's Corin, you're amazing, man. If I had the programs and could pull off what you do, holy crap, you're amazing, man. So I wish Corin was up there, like he was up there getting 50,000 subscribers or more, because he definitely deserves it. I know, like I said, it's Anthony James's birthday, but I'm tooting Corin's horn. But you deserve it, man. You're amazing.
I'm gonna tell Anthony, and I'm gonna rub it in his face. On your birthday, I got shout-out.
Well, that's why you were first.
Dang right.
What was? Oh, you know what? Sharnimus and everything said that it was one of the best birthday claps we've done in a while. Like, Spencer was pretty funny. Even did that little thing. Mandy doing what Anthony always does. Oh, I'm Anthony. That was great. And Red Hulk, if he's here or when he comes down, I'll tell him, dude, he totally forgot that I'm a PG-13 channel, and oh man, that took more time to edit out, to bleep out all his F and S words than it did for the whole video. Like, that video would have been just like, even like putting in the knife with Anthony, which when Anthony ever puts out that video, you'll get the whole Anthony with the knife bit. It's pretty traumatizing for me, but no, but pretty funny at the same time. But no, it was one of those things that like I love doing the birthday collabs, but I do keep in mind, and people, even when I did the Thundercats Sword of Omens, when I was making a lot of sexual innuendos, which still are pretty harmless compared to if you watch the Transformer movies, like, I always try to keep my humor to the point where, okay, I won't get to that Michael Bay humor level. I'll get to like a point below that. So if you see the Transformer movies, if you're a kid and have seen those movies, my stuff is not as bad as that. Humor and inappropriateness wise. So when I do the birthday clubs, unless it's something like when I put that Kevin Smith panel where it's just he cusses so much, where it's just like, okay, disclaimer, this has a lot of bad words, where it would be impossible to try to bleep all of Kevin Smith's like half-hour panel, whatever he did. It's just too much time to do that. But for just someone that's saying like a bad word here and there, I don't want to just put a disclaimer, and I want this birthday collab to be seen by people, because obviously it's not just like our little happy birthday to Anthony James, but it's kind of like a little highlight of all these people's like little humor. So I want like people to see Quorum Seamer, John 3.0 Seamer, Mandy Seamer, and stuff like that. So I don't want 1 or 2 people ruining it just with some F-bombs or S-bombs. So I take the time to do that just to make everyone happy, because it is still funny with the bad words. I mean, the bleeps, you know. It actually is funnier. I think it's funnier because even though you know what the bad word is and stuff, it's just funny, you know. I like that bleep, you know. It's hilarious, you know. So it's same with my video I put up. Bleep, yeah, you know, it's hilarious, you know, because you know what I'm saying, but it's just funny to bleep it, you know. I don't know. It's just one of those things. But yeah, no, I'm reading the comments. Who's your favorite? Really? Another comic book character thing? Really? Man.
Yeah, don't you know Sean hates comic books? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm the biggest Harry Potter fan. I'm a Harry Potter. No, if anyone saw my, you know, it's funny. I was really happy my brother could do the Harry Potter review, and because he finally saw it too, and he's a bigger Harry Potter fan. He read all the books, so it was great to do that. That contrast of, you know, some minor Harry Potter fan to like, you know, big Harry Potter fan. So. But it was definitely a longer review than I was planning. If it was just me, it probably would have been cut in half. It would have been just maybe a 5-7 minute review, but it turned into like a 17-minute review. But he had a lot to say, so it's like, okay. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. So yeah, Quorum. Can you believe Anthony James is 27? So if I make
it, was 40.
I know, right? He looks good for his age.
You know he's coloring his hair. You could tell.
Definitely. Anthony. No, it was a really good birthday cloud. Like I said, minus the bleeping I had to add in there. It was great. Shartimus went to this concert last night, and he literally filmed that on his iPhone. And when I got that, I'm like, what the bleep? I'm like, what?
Well, he explained it, though.
No, I know. But I wasn't expecting that. I was really just thinking it was just going to be him, you know, saying, what's up, Anthony James? And then I'm like, what? But, yeah, so, cool. Like, it was really kind of off guard when I initially got that. I thought it was great for the video, but I was just like, when I initially got that, he didn't tell me he was at a concert or anything, so I was just like, what? So, yeah. So, we'll just say that besides Anthony being a banana costume, I think Shartimus wins for looking the craziest in the video.
Yeah, I mean, he beats my Anthony James t-shirt.
I really want that shirt. I told Anthony I would buy a shirt from him. You know, so.
I want that.
I know.
I don't feel like a winner. I could never wear it anywhere.
Oh, really?
All right. Would you wear that in public?
Yes.
What?
But
I'm not as skilled as you then, I think.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Wow, so it's YouTube?
Yeah, we're on the show, man.
Well, since Quorum's here, I'm going to go. Bye.
By the way, for any of you guys going in San Jose, my hometown, I will be on Raw tomorrow.
Sweetness. Are you going to be the guest host?
Oh, yeah, man. Like, Triple H, after hanging out with him at Comic-Con, he's like, dude, I like this SEANxLONG guy. He's the scrawny little, like, skinny fat ass, but whatever. Like, if anyone saw Raw last week, they understand that reference. But, yeah, no, I want him to host Raw. Yeah, and then, like, Kelly, like, hell of fun. I was fine, and, like, we're dating now. And, yeah, that's all in my mind, by the way. Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
I wish. Oh, God. Kelly. I was thinking.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I would totally take a pedigree to be on Raw. I would totally, like, I would be that guy that gets beat up live in front of millions of viewers and thousands of live fans just to be there. That would be awesome. Well, because it's not like I'm really gonna get hurt unless I do the wrong. I wouldn't want to be pedigreed because I would be scared to death that yeah. I mean not pedigreed, tombstone. God, I would be scared to death to actually even pretend to pull that off. Holy crap!
Dude, it's easier to take a tombstone than a pedigree.
Well, yeah. Well, that's all like something with my face and ooh. Oh no, I'm not trained, man. I need to get into shape,
You don't have to be in shape to take a tombstone, man. Come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, to take it, to pull one off, that's another thing,
Yeah.
So, oh crap, I added, oh yeah, I forgot okay, never mind. I'll have to start another, oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, I forget. New Skype is weird because before I added JB, I thought like, oh, so now if I needed to privately tell Quorum something, does that mean it's gonna say it to JB? It's like, oh no, it created a separate thing now. So yeah, it's a little weird. It just tells me weird things. I'm like, what? Okay. By the way, JB, thanks for being in Anthony James's birthday club.
Hey, very welcome.
That was awesome. It's funny how Red Hole kind of copied you in the beginning because I got your clip first. But then, yeah, that was the first time I think I seen his face, I remember. In the video, at least.
That's pretty bad.
No, not as bad as him having to cuss every other word and me having to bleep it out so I can put it on my channel, So, yeah. Thank you, JB, for remembering. That's what I love about JB. He's like, like Raw, like, or WWE, he remembers that it's PG now. It's not PG-13 even. So you can't be going and F this and you're the S and blah, blah, blah. It's like, damn, Hulk, what is wrong with you Canadians? I mean, seriously. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how you do things in Canada, but here we have to worry about parents like saying, oh, why did you say that? My kid loves you, but now you traumatize. I want people to realize that the reason why I do keep things PG-13, I have so many parents, especially moms, saying how much their kids who are like 5 years old or 9 years old, whatever, saying how much they love me and look up to me as like their hero and like toy guy. And I'm like, it really warms my heart. And I don't want to be, it's like, traumatize their kids. I don't want to be what Family Guy did to my little brother. I don't want to be that. My little brother called my sister-in-law a fat whore. She is pregnant. She is 8 months pregnant, and he called her a fat whore. How horrible is that? He's 9 years old. He learned that from Family Guy. That's pretty messed up.
It's pretty funny, actually.
It's except that she her feelings got hurt, and that sucks, man. But like, I mean, it would be funny in a normal context, but man, that's kind of like, yeah, kids don't say that. I don't even think I even say that really in my videos, like for jokes. I think I always try to, like I said, it's very easy for some things like in the Thundercats stuff with Chitara, I made the whole, you can play with my balls of yarn, which is definitely a very sexual innuendo, but it's a very cool, smart one because cats like balls of yarn, and obviously, like Anthony James said, balls, it's like, but, oh, and there he is, speaking of the banana, yeah, here we go. The big banana himself, Anthony James. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Anthony James, happy birthday to you. Here's the banana. What's up, Anthony?
What's up, fat whores?
Oh, you heard that, yeah. Isn't that pretty crazy? My little brother, my 9-year-old brother called my sister-in-law, who's 8 months pregnant. That's pretty crazy, man.
That's
crazy. I know. I talked to your brother on YouTube, and I told him to do that.
Oh.
For real, dude, I did.
And then we played NASCAR.
Yeah, if anyone knows my little brother, he loves NASCAR.
Yes, sir.
So, Anthony, how's it feel to be 27, buddy?
Oh, it feels amazing, dude. I'm like so close to 30, it's ridiculous.
Hey, don't remind me. I'm older, man. I'm gonna be 28 in a few months here, man.
Yeah. No, that birthday clap was amazing, though. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. It was actually a good one. Like I was mentioning this earlier, the only person that made it a little tricky was Red Hulk. He totally forgot.
JB. Oh, yeah, Red Hulk.
Yeah. No, JB was he was funny, quick, to the point. He wasn't like. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, that was.
Like I said, the only Canadian in our video for your birthday, he had to be the one with the dirty mouth. I don't know what. It's just I thought Canadians were all friendly and like happy-go-lucky, and it's like I don't know.
Only the lumberjacks are.
Yeah,
Sure.
very true. No, but Anthony, like we love you, man. We like, and that's why I had to, out of all of us, had to have that semi-serious moment because if it wasn't for you, man, BKBN wouldn't be where it's at. You make hilarious videos. You deserve so much good stuff in your life, man. And the least we can do is make you a birthday clap, man. We love you, Anthony. So happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I finally got to wear that shirt.
Yeah.
I know. It looked amazing. It looks like you just washed it, too. And they left it dry for 9 years.
You know how hard that was to chroma key with the blue screen?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because of the blue eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're wearing a blue shirt, too.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
That's why I was so surprised that everybody was so like Sean was tripping out about my eyes because I mean like my picture has my eyes like that, so it's like
oh yeah.
My brother has the same type of eyes though. Like they're extremely blue, but like they have a tint of green in them, right?
Yeah. So.
Did you anything you want for your birthday, Anthony?
Already got it, Sean.
Oh.
Cocaine. I'm joking.
No, you're not. You're gonna mess up the freaking meth that you just got too. I mean, come on.
I know, right? Yep.
You can't mix those.
It's true.
Oh.
Dude, Quorum, go on Facebook when you get a chance. JB saw the video. These kids are freaking hilarious. They made
Really?
a birthday video for me, and they talk about you in it, and say they didn't know who you were, whatever your birthday was, or something. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it's this one kid. I see the video on your channel right there.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Now they talk about you too, Sean. They're like, Sean didn't send us a text.
By the way, it's funny when I do the birthday clubs, and I just have to say this. We do the birthday clubs for our close friends, people that we're really close to, we met. And so I always get kids and say, hey, Sean, my birthday is in a couple weeks. Can you do birthday clap for me? It's like, I really don't know who you are. It's like, I mean, I'll wish you a happy birthday on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, but all of us, if I were to gather people to do birthday, they'd be like, who? I mean, it's no offense to anyone else's birthday, but it's like just the same thing. I mean, obviously we do it for our best friends. We do it for people we care about. People that we want to, and this is really just strictly because it's our little birthday present to whoever's birthday. This is not for subscribers. This is not for views. It's really just like it's our little birthday thing that we do. So if we were to do to everyone that subscribes to us, we would be doing birthday claps every day, and that's all we'd be doing. And I don't think you guys subscribe to birthday claps because what we learned, we know a lot of people don't like the birthday claps, but like we said, we don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, we don't do it for the subscribers. We do it for the person's birthday, and the people that subscribe to us, they don't have to watch it, especially since a lot of them go on my channel. You don't have to watch them, but it doesn't matter. It's just if only Anthony watches the video, that's all that matters. That's all it counts and stuff. And if anyone does watch it, we hope that people do subscribe to Anthony or Quorum or anyone in the collab. I make sure to give everyone credit, but you don't have to watch it. It's really just for Anthony or whoever's birthday it is. So yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously we can't do birthday collabs for everyone, and even for our close friends. Sometimes their birthday comes at a time when we're really busy and we try to do it,
or we don't know to the day off.
Yeah, exactly, and it's hard to do. We all have busy schedules or other jobs, and it's hard. So You know?
It's hard enough to get a birthday collab together with like a 2 weeks notice, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It really is. I mean, and I have a lot of people's numbers, and you know, I text people, and yeah, in Spencer's clip, it was true. I would tell. It's like when he's saying like, yeah, Sean keeps texting me. It's like I do that. Because I always want to make sure that it's the main. Most of the people in that collab are the BKBN crew. It's like really is just the BKBN crew and then Red Hulk. That's it.
Wow, that's true. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah, it really is. It's everyone else is just it's just Red Hulk is the only one that's not the BKBN crew. I was gonna get Tenacious Rick in there, but his clip didn't work in time, so that's the only bad thing.
Yeah, that happens too sometimes too. You get a clip and it won't work, but then you got to put the video together and put it up. So.
Yeah, and it
happens.
Another thing too, I stayed up. My sleep schedule is weird. When I put it up this morning, right after I put it up, that's when I went to bed. So the reason why like there was nothing going on until like 3 o'clock today because I was sleeping. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was up early because obviously when I did the Captain America review, I didn't want to be like put up Anthony's video right when I woke up and then like an hour later I'm putting up another one. I wanted it to have time to shine and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's really smart doing that stuff like that because that way, like, for a lot of people don't want to watch the birthday collab, but they don't care. That way, you have another video too, so you know, it's not like it really interrupts anything.
Yeah, and like I said, that's what matters is that Anthony saw the video. It's for him, and if no one else cares for the video or wants to see it, as long as Anthony sees it, that's what matters and stuff. So.
Yeah, with all your videos, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like all the birthday clubs. Yeah, what matters is.
I mean, all your videos in general. As long as I'm the only one who watches. That's right.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that goes for pretty much everybody. I think. So.
Anthony, has anyone in your work like done anything nice for your birthday?
No, I don't share personal information like that with my work coworkers.
Oh.
Because they're queers.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. You know.
They like men.
It's
no, they're
raining.
strange. They're strange people.
Oh, okay.
Man, what was I going to say? There was something. Anthony, I made a video response to your Captain Boomerang review. I usually do that for, just so people that are watching the video, they can see your review and stuff like that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I could do pretty much everything on YouTube except actually watch videos from my phone, which kind of sucks. That's how I would watch all my videos on my phone.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it's very irritating. That's why it's my cheap phone.
Well, we know what to get you for birthday. Time to get Anthony an iPhone.
Coke. No, I'm good, John.
Sweet. Also, so there was a big TNA thing tonight, apparently, JB?
Yeah.
TNA Hardcore Justice.
So who won the World Heavy, or what is the equivalent of the championship thing?
TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, who won it?
Good job, Corum. If you check bkbn.net, you'll see we do have a world champion, a new world champion. This is Kurt Angle. I called it.
Sweet.
That's like the only match I got right.
Nice.
Wait.
I got. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have like a rundown of what happened on the site?
Well, it tells the different matches as they're happening.
Yeah, I want to have that up here momentarily. So.
I called winner though, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all called winner on that one.
Did we?
No, you said Sting. No,
winner, the girl. Like.
Oh. No, I didn't. Oh, you mean Winter? Okay, yeah, I called Mickey James. Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I was the only one who called Winter. Because Mickey James is fat.
Hey. He's fat hot, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Burns so good. She can eat sugar.
Nice.
Well, that's why I couldn't eat cake today. Like everybody's telling me to eat cake, I can't eat sugar. Not to demand that you put my link in your video, Sean.
I do. You know that I.
It's always brought it up with any birthday collab, doesn't it?
You know that I.
You know what? I was not aware that this birthday collab was going to happen. I did not get sent anything about that Sean was sending a clip for my birthday collab.
Hey, Sean, do you realize that you uploaded the wrong episodes?
No, I did. Yeah, that's one thing I want to.
Yeah.
I meant to. I didn't realize that the Comic-Con one was episode 25 and that Captain America was 24.
Yeah, you guys told me to change the logos for that.
Because I thought that we won't. Because I thought Comic-Con is dying down, we want to get it out first, and then Captain America, because that's something that, you know, I mean, I was going to put them like a day apart anyway, but I just thought for priority-wise, Comic-Con would be more important because obviously people want to hear about the toys, and then Captain America. I mean, they're both equally important, but, you know, and they happen at the same time. So, and then I was like, oh, crap. I didn't realize, like, oh, damn, it's like that was 25 and now I'm putting up 24. So if you go to the Podomatic thing, I reordered it. So it looks like it's in the right order, but when I put it up, obviously it's in the wrong order. So yeah.
Speaking of that, did you, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'll tell you, I'm going to look in iTunes right now.
You didn't put that thing, did you? That
I did. I did on the Captain America one. Yes, I did.
Okay, I noticed on that Comic-Con when it wasn't there.
Yeah, and that was the thing too, because I was thinking that the Captain America was to be second. Because our bandwidth might, I don't know about putting up another episode on Podomatic, but our bandwidth might last us until we move to 2 cows or whatever. But yeah, it's we only have like 8 gigs of bandwidth left until we exceeded it for the month, and that resets on the 14th. So we have a week of 8 gigs of bandwidth to last us, and we just put in 2 episodes, so I'm like, crap. So in the Captain America episode, I put the thing, Anthony's intro, saying we're moving our podcast, which we have to, because unlike YouTube or whatever, or our website, where the more people come on, the more people watch it, the more money we make, Podomatic's the opposite. The more popular we get, the more bandwidth we use, the more money we have to cost. That it costs us to, like, the podcast itself costs, if we were to upgrade our bandwidth, it would cost just as much as the website just to keep it going. And whereas the website's paying for itself and we're actually making profit, the podcast isn't. We've had the podcast since like January. It hasn't paid for itself even for like maybe not even a month.
Oh, no.
So yeah. And yet it just costing us more and more money, and that's what's sad. And we knew that when we did the website, that would help pay for like the cost of, which it is. It's paying for itself and it's making profit. But the podcast isn't. Podomatic, even with the benefits we get, it isn't worth it.
Yeah.
It's something we have to move and we have to host it, because that whole bandwidth issue is just, it's crazy, man.
Do you want me to set up an account with Fat Count right now?
Sure, and then I'll start downloading the episodes, and then we can upload it one at a time, and then we'll move the feed and everything. And when we get paid hopefully we get a paycheck from the website. I'll pay all you guys for all the stuff you put in, and then your profit and stuff. So.
Well, we just need to pay for everything first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, we need to,
Because on the 22nd will be our second month paying for the website. So I mean yeah.
Yeah. So.
But oh, by the way, I have to reference this one more time, or not one more time, but I have to say this. Yes, I am wearing a Superman shirt in a Captain America review. I find it funny, but Superman and Captain America have the same color scheme, and I was looking for blue shirts, and the only clean one I had was my Superman shirt, and I knew there was going to be some jokes about it, and I do say that in my long review of Captain America. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's funny. I pretty much blur the line of Marvel and DC by wearing a Captain America shirt while having the shield and the mask on. So yeah, because I don't have the Captain America costume. I did for a short time, but the Captain America costume was so sucky. It made me look fat, and it was Like I looked like I was wearing MC Hammer parachute pants. That's how like the pants worked. I'm like, okay, Captain America doesn't have big old thighs. I mean, what the hell, man? It's like,
You do have a skinny fat butt.
I know I'm a skinny fat ass. So yeah, right, JB.
Hey, how much bandwidth do we run up?
On the podcast?
Yeah.
Apparently, like about almost 200 gigs a month, if not more. But we have unlimited bandwidth, so it won't be an issue.
Yeah, but I was looking at the thing. I don't know if I went to the right one, but it's something about web hosting bandwidth. Is that the same?
Why? What does it say?
Well, just link him to what you found, Sean.
You mean Quorum?
Yeah. Link Quorum to the website you found.
Wait, he found it too, Kels.
Oh! I thought you were the one who found out about that site. Okay.
Oh no, Quorum found this on.
Oh, so Quorum found out about the site. Now it's bullcrap. That's a surprise.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Quorum's responsible for a lot of the, like, big things. No, I mean, I don't know. Were you the one that originally found Podomatic? I know you found Ning, which is currently hosting our site, and 2Cows. So Quorum is really savvy when finding out these things. Ryan likes Diet Coke. If you say that one more time, you will be banned. That is a word I won't tolerate.
I just saw it. Dang, there's a lot of freaking cussing going on.
I know. See what Red Hulk did, man? Even when you bleep it out, kids will, say naughty words.
Well, hey, at least he likes Diet Coke, so,
I know, apparently. It's funny because my little brother loves Diet Coke, and he has a potty mouth, too. So don't give kids Diet Coke. Apparently it makes them potty mouths, I guess.
What's going on, guys?
Dude, what's up, man? Where have you been?
Long time no here.
Were you recovering from a wrestling incident like John Morrison or something? It's like did R-Truth beat you up too, man?
No, I've been out of town a lot the last couple weeks.
Dang.
Away from the computer. So what's going on?
Doing good. Oh, by the way, Elemento 1000, you rock. Thanks again, man. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I was just reading that. So yeah, Anthony James's birthday, Dark Shaggy.
Yep, happy birthday. Thank you again. Thank you, sir. So how old are you now, 13? And a half. 13 and a half, my friend.
Wow, man, puberty hits you hard if you can grow a full beard at 13.
Yeah, most 13-year-olds can grow a full beard, so. If you're a man. That testosterone, you can grow a beard at pretty much 13. Yep. I used to shave the hair off my butt and sell it to kids at school so they cut beards.
Oh, that's our Anthony James.
That's the one time I made chili.
Uh-oh.
Let's have a Chewbacca butt then. Yep. There's not 1 inch of my body that isn't completely covered in hair.
Oh boy.
I'm like an animal.
Rawr. Yes, I do still play Mortal Kombat. I'm waiting for the Freddy Krueger DLC.
Dude, did you see the Jason stuff?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Freaking sick.
Jason stuff?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They released the new lineup.
What?
It's Jason, Tanya, and 2 other people. I don't know who they were.
Wait, are you serious?
The later games. No.
Damn it.
Oh.
By the way,
I wish they would do 4 more.
I know, right? Tanya would be great. I want Cyber Smoke. I want that. Hopefully, that'd be great to have Cyber Smoke because he's actually the only Mortal Kombat 3 character they need to do.
Master Sub-Zero.
And Master Sub-Zero as a DLC. Ooh, that'd be great if the costumes are Cyber Smoke and Master Sub-Zero. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then do Tanya and Jason.
There you go. This is something I watched Angry Joe, and I love Angry Joe. He's one of my favorite. That guy with the glasses crew people, and I have to agree. It's funny. We discussed this before on the podcast or live shows. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, and I love that game until you realize how gypped you were when Mortal Kombat came out. And Mortal Kombat has a real story mode. It has spectator mode, which you can actually see matches while you're waiting for them. You have a challenge tower full of 300 challenges. The crypt.
That's actually a challenge, too.
Yeah, exactly. Actual endings, not just like reading like 2 pictures, but you're actually getting actual animated endings. It's amazing. Plus, I love how they're doing their DLC. You don't have to buy these characters. You can just buy them one at a time, and it's only $5. Now, here's something I totally agree with Angry Joe. Ultimate Mortal Kombat. I mean, not Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Why? $40 for basically like 12 new characters, which like Rocket Raccoon and Frank West and some of these characters. It's like, okay, why isn't War Machine in there? Why isn't Nightcrawler in there? Why isn't Gambit in there? Or like, why isn't
really?
Mega Man in there? Where's Mega Man? Sorry, I mean,
I know, right? Mega Man was a huge part of the old.
Yeah, Exactly. Mega Man made Capcom the company it is today. Mega Man was part of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. Why is Zero in there but not Mega Man? Or like Tron, it's like, ugh. So you're paying $40 for 12 characters. Some of them you don't care for, and why are they in there? They finally have a spectator mode they should have had in the first game. You're getting you're not getting really that much extra. It's like, I don't know, like Capcom. I mean, I will only buy Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 if it's like $20, not $40. I mean, man, it's like that should all be like DLC you can buy, for the current game. You're $40 for just more characters and a couple more stages and a spectator mode that you should have gotten in the first game. And I want real endings. How about real endings and a real story mode? Not just like Galactus, we beat Galactus, and look, here's a couple of pictures, and yeah, there we go. It sucks. I mean, the game is cool for what it is, but compared to Mortal Kombat, if Mortal Kombat didn't come out this year, I would probably say it's the best fighting game of the year. But Mortal Kombat did come out this year, and that is one of the best fighting games of probably all time. Forget Street Fighter, Tekken, or anything else that's coming out, Super Street Fighter 4, whatever. That is what every fighting game should be. Mortal Kombat is the best fighting game that's come out ever, and every fighting game has to hold to those standards of content, of graphics, of just everything. I mean, it really is probably one of the best games of the year. So I don't know, like, what do you think, Corum or Anthony?
I disagree completely. I'm joking. No, it's yeah, you're right. It's the kind of game like that makes you realize how crappy other fighting games have been recently. I mean, I can't remember a fighting game coming out in a long time that was that good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's my favorite fighting game like that because I love playing it by myself and I love playing it with people.
Yeah, me too, man.
What do you think, Corm?
Ditto.
Anybody else?
What the heck?
What about you guys agree with it?
Mortal Kombat, how it's better than like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Street Fighter.
I've said this on and on to everybody that said, oh, it's, Marvel vs. Capcom was a great game. I played that. It's fun. But, dude, that's a rental game. You don't get any extras in it. And I remember when everybody was talking down to me and Anthony about getting DC Universe. I mean, with that add-on too, that's still a better buy than Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, of course.
It's true. And we've gotten a lot more from DC Universe compared to Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Exactly, Jen.
There hasn't been a lot. Well, how many characters have came out since the game's launch? New DLCs.
For which one?
For Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh yeah, let me check right now.
Is it? It's not that many.
Yeah,
And they were all pretty much just reskins, weren't they?
Well, 2 of them were actually characters you had to buy, which were $5 each, or if you bought the collector's edition, they came with it. But yeah, it's basically. Let me check here.
Oh, see, I forgot there was a collector's edition. That's right.
Yeah, I got that. The collector's edition was only like $70, so it was only $10 more. But you didn't get the cool Scorpion, Sub-Zero statues and all the cool DLC. I like the collector's edition for Mortal Kombat way better. Let me see here. Okay, so it was how many characters? I'm looking at right now. It was 36 characters. Yeah, that includes the DLC. So it's
wait, how many DLCs were there then?
Just 2.
Just 2? I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Like,
yeah, and let me see how many Mortal Kombat had altogether. Unless people know off the top of their head.
There's just been 4, hasn't there?
Well, 4 DLC characters, and then 2 skins each.
Yeah.
But then if you count Kratos, and how many characters were there altogether?
Well, Kratos was the only one. Then you unlocked. Who'd you unlock at the end? The Cyber Sub-Zero you unlocked during the story.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Cyber Sub-Zero, yeah.
And I mean the skins. I mean, there's some characters with like 4 skins, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And the skins are really different. They're not just a color change or something like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, each character has 2 fatalities, a babality, and a stage fatality.
At least, yeah. So some have like three fatalities.
Oh, yeah, some have 3 fatalities. Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget, some characters have up to 4 or more different skins. Scorpion has...
That's what I said.
The 2 plus the Mortal Kombat 3, and then Melina has a bunch. She has her 2 regular ones, the one when you get the Challenge Tower, which is the best alternate costume ever, apparently, and the Mortal Kombat 3 skin. So she has 4. Katana now has 4 because of the new one. She has Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, and her 2 regular ones. Jade has... Also, 4, yeah, because she has the Mortal Kombat 3 and 2 and the regular 2, so she has 4, yeah. So Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Melina, I think Sub-Zero only has 3 because, yeah, he has Mortal Kombat 1 and then his regular 2, yeah. Then Noob Saibot has 3, Smoke has 3. So, yeah, a lot of people have at least 3. I think the only people that don't have alternate costume are like the DLC characters like Scarlet, Rain, and Kenshi, and then Freddy Krueger, but everyone else has an alternate costume. Even Kratos has an alternate costume.
Yeah, but they could have alternate costume in the future because think about it. I mean, even Freddy Krueger. I mean, you could do the classic.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they could all have alternates. You know?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite games of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Probably played. There's always a game. I mean, obviously, Bramphy and Quorum. I mean, I would be more invested. Like I said, I love the game. It's just that I've been so busy, and once I get my place in order, I'm going to definitely have more time for everything else. But yeah, DC Universe Online, another game that's probably like. At least of all the MMOs that come out this year, I think it's one of the best ones. What other MMOs really came out this year?
I don't really play MMOs like I used to, so yeah. I don't really keep up with them.
Indie Clone Junior.
It says your comment thing just stopped.
Oh really?
And it won't let me top. It says live comments are only available during live events.
What?
You offline?
No, I'm live. Try refreshing.
It's still live on here. Okay.
Yeah, I have
50.
50.
Else said a second ago that they could.
Yeah, just refresh. That's happened to me on my end too, where I had to refresh my own show. But yeah, like what was I gonna say? Thor and Captain America. I don't know. It's really preference. I mean, Thor is a
Captain America. Come on, Captain America.
yeah. Oh, the sword that's behind me is my Dante Rebellion sword, but it's really heavy. I can't really just show it. It's a metal sword. It's really heavy.
And that picture is actually a picture from Ghostbusters. So.
But here's the sword I can show you guys.
Would it be cool to have that picture?
I know, right?
The one at the end, or the actual picture that just comes out of.
Yes. By the way, has anyone seen Thundercat toys yet in their area? They haven't hit my area yet.
Oh, I haven't yet.
Yeah, let me know because I've only been able to see Amazon or Toys R Us has them online now. So
I saw SMU's one of his videos said they got them in Walmart around here, or not Walmart, but Toys R Us around here.
Sweet. Nice.
It looks like they were pretty stacked too.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that just like Bandai, they have a lot of toys out in stores. They have the Power Ranger stuff, the Ben 10, the what's that other thing they do that other toy it's like Ben 10. There's what I'm talking about? Anyone that
like he has a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generator Rex.
Goggles or something.
Generator Rex.
Yeah. I saw. I've never watched a show, but I saw the toys.
Yeah, Generator Rex, because Bandai does so they're gonna have tons of Thundercat stuff because Bandai still has a big section in Target. Like Target has that one section. It's like the Star Wars, Transformers, WWE, Iron Man, like Spider-Man, Thor, Green Lantern, and Young Justice, DC Universe Classics. That's all in one section, or usually two. And then like the other section is like usually Toy Story, Bandai stuff with like Power Rangers, Ben 10, Generator X, and stuff.
Yeah, the more the younger type of toys. Not like kid toys, but you know what I'm saying, like body trainers.
Yeah.
They're still legitimate toys. They're just made younger stuff. I guess I don't know.
All right, we got Tenacious Rick here.
Yeah, he's on the way though. Would you notice that? Oh, maybe he's not away. Okay.
What's up, guys?
What's up? So,
happy birthday, Anthony.
Thanks, bro.
No problem, man.
I love you.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah. Just working 18-hour shift. You know how I do it.
Nice. It's always fun to work on your birthday.
It always is. I actually forgot it was my birthday till like a week ago.
Happens when you get older.
Yeah. Yeah, it does actually. Like I had no clue. It was like August. Like I'm not joking. It's probably like August 2nd when I realized, and I was like, wow, it's my birthday.
Yeah, I was kind of like the same way. My birthday, I was like, is it really like the end of April? My birthday's in a few days.
Nice. It's weird. I bet Sean doesn't forget his birthday.
this is how I think of it. For me, like birthdays, some people don't want to. There's the people that don't want to make a big deal of it because obviously you don't want to remind yourself you're older and all that stuff. But for me, it's kind of like a celebration. It's like I'm this old now. It's like happy birthday. You kind of have to make it. For me, I have to make it like a really fun event. Otherwise, it is kind of sad. You're just thinking like, oh man. I mean, obviously when you reach a certain age, you don't want to get older. Obviously, like I wish I was still like 5 years old again, and times or 9 or I don't know,
well,
13.
Not about 5.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, no, I mean just think about how simple things were when you were 5 years old, and just all you had to do, like your parents just bought you toys. All you had to do was just watch cartoons and play your Nintendo and eat cereal.
Dude, that was horrible though.
I guess.
I'd rather be like 18 or something.
Except at 18, you're struggling and you're like working like like those crappy jobs and.
Dude,
yeah.
I got mad chicks. I worked at freaking Abercrombie and Finch.
Cool.
I really did. I freaking got like a ton of chicks. I had the best time of my life.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I'm just saying
and I went to college and like I just slept through half the class. It was freaking sick.
Cool, man.
That was a good time for me actually. And I partied every day.
You're like Kiss, man. Rock and roll all night and party every day.
You actually,
I don't have the Superman Returns Ken doll. I didn't even know they made one. Sorry, I didn't. But I guess it makes sense. Mattel has the Barbie, and I do own one Barbie currently. Well, I have two of her. The Carol Ferris Barbie from Green Lantern. So expect a review because I'm a big fan of Carol Ferris and a big fan of Blake Lively, and it's actually a posable Barbie. She actually has elbow and knee joints and all that stuff. So yeah.
Starman, Taylor Anthony James said thanks for the good time last night.
Oh, Starman, thanks for the great time, Anthony James said.
Oh no, I was telling him because they were calling you. So.
Oh, okay. Man.
I was talking to his mom, not you
Oh, okay. Man, what was I gonna say? So Corum, what'd you get Anthony for his birthday?
Same thing you got me.
Oh, cool, that lantern?
You got me a T-shirt? Well, that means
You didn't give me anything for my birthday.
I gave you that stupid T-shirt you wore.
Dude, I won that on a contest.
Full of crap.
No.
We're done.
Oh yeah, in the line reviews, I got the 6-inch Lino and Panthro. Such great figures. God, those 6-inch Thundercat figures are amazing. I know people are upset the classics ones are an 8-inch scale, which are a little too tall for your other ones, but if you like the designs of the new Thundercats, those figures are perfect for your, Marvel Legends, DC Universe Classics. And what I really love here, I'm gonna actually go grab it because the double jointed elbows, it makes it perfect for him to do the side beyond side or the Thundercats hoe, and it has so much articulation. It has the ankle pivot.
And he can hold the sword straight up, which is awesome.
Yes, because of the joints. Hey, here, let me go grab it real quick.
That's one thing they talked about for Mattel to has a He-Man come with a hand where he can hold the sword straight up so he can do the actual pose. And Mattel said no, basically.
Yeah, it's really hard to determine which I like better, the Classics Lino or this new one. This new one, like I said, is more. I like the look of the new Lino a lot. Like I said, he's not. Here it is. I'm gonna review him pretty soon here. The only thing is, and anyone that buys Bandai figures knows, you see all the little joints, like they're not painted. But besides that, this figure is highly posable. You can do, like, give me sight beyond sight. Here, let me pose them real quick.
Oh, cool. I thought we were talking about the Comic-Con exclusive one. I look like an idiot.
Oh, that one's great, too.
Having the alternate hand and everything to hold the sword up and all.
Oh, yeah, it does have that, too. This one does, too. This one has...
It has that one where you can hold straight up?
Yeah, you can hold it straight up here. You can do the side beyond side, like right here, like I'm doing. Then you can have it, even though he has the shoulder pad, which is removable, he can hold his sword straight up and do the whole Thundercats hoe. Here, let me do it real quick.
Oh!
And it looks great, too. The double jointed elbows really helps a lot. I kind of wish the Classics figures had double jointed elbows. So there you go. Thundercats hoe! So... it is in the ankle pivot. This thing has so much articulation, and I love the joints on here. It's not loose. It has waist and ab articulation. Panthro also right here, freaking awesome. He's in scale too. He's bigger than Lino. He's not just straight. You know how a lot of the DC figures, they're all 6 inches except for like the Build-A figures or Collect and Connect, whatever.
Yeah.
Or unless they're like a teenage figure or whatever. This one's in scale. It's not. It's definitely a different body. He's bigger, so he's in scale with him. This Panthro is amazing. He also has waist and ab joint, double jointed knees and elbows, and absolutely love these figures. Bandai. I know a lot of people wanted Mattel or Hasbro maybe to like get the license, but holy crap, Bandai is really kicking ass with these figures. Especially get ankle pivot. I know Charmis Prime is really happy about ankle pivot on these Thundercat figures.
Ankle pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Panther looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so these 6-inch figures, if you don't care about the Thunder Tank or the Tower Omens playset, definitely get the 6-inch figures. If you only care for the classic cartoon, get the classics figures. But I'm pretty much getting everything. Like I really every like even the 4-inch scale ones work great with the Thunder Tank, and I can't wait to get the Tower Omens playset. I really like the 6-inch figures a lot, the classics figures, the role play stuff. I mean, it's been a long time coming to have Thundercat figures again. You know, after we've only had the 80s figures for how many years now? 25 years, you know? Over 25 years. So it's really nice to have new figures after all these years, you know?
So how's the cartoon going?
Amazing, dude. Didn't you see my review? Where you been? No, I love the cartoon a lot.
What do you think of the Marvel, what is it, Marvel Fridays or Marvel Saturdays on G4?
Friday. It's Iron Man and those are obviously if you like anime, they're great. Both. It's funny how obviously both cartoons or animes take place in Japan. It's kind of funny that both Iron Man is visiting Japan and it's taking place, and then Wolverine's in Japan, which makes sense because they both have enemies that are Japanese or in Asia, with Mandarin, and then Wolverine has Silver Samurai and a bunch of other, the Hand or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I mean they're cool. Wolverine sounds a little too young. I mean they have Peter from Heroes voicing him. Nathan from Heroes voicing Iron Man makes a little more sense. But I like it. It's different. I wouldn't say I like that Iron Man anime as much. I like it better than Armored Avenger, but not as much as Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Oh yeah.
And I like Wolverine, but not as much as Wolverine and X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolverine and X-Men is tough to top.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things that Wolverine's been in. I like it more than X-Men Evolution. It's hard to say which I like better, Wolverine and X-Men or the 90s X-Men cartoon. Maybe the 90s X-Men cartoon a little bit more because it was really ahead of its time, and I really like it was based on the Jim Lee artwork, and I really like it had the Phoenix storyline, the Sentinel storyline, and it had 5 seasons, so maybe I'll say I like that a little bit more, and I love that theme song. Yeah. But Wolverine X-Men is definitely at least my second favorite.
Hey, Sean, whenever you can.
Yes.
The link I gave for the Podbean thing, those are the rates, and it says what we get. How much bandwidth again? We go through a lot, right? And that's always our problem, right?
Yeah, so we would need Pro Gold at least.
What are you looking at?
What you just sent, the Podbean.
Yeah, dude, look at the bandwidth.
Wait, hold on. Is this? I'm going to our Podomatic page. Oh yeah, I gotta open up our little chat room. Sorry guys, on BKBN I haven't paid attention. I'll open that up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the professional one, not the Pro Gold.
Yeah.
Because that has unmetered bandwidth, storage 1 gig, monthly storage growth 350 megabytes or something.
Here, let me. Here, I'm going to your Podomatic account.
What's up, you guys? This is James from the Epic Battle.
So sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. So apparently, because of the episode today, you can't download or really listen to our podcast anymore. We exceeded our bandwidth. So yeah, there we go.
Are you serious?
We use over 200 gigs of bandwidth a month, Quorum, so we need more than 200 gigs. And hey, John, sorry about that.
200 gigs?
Yep.
200 gigs of bandwidth.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
that's my hard drive.
Well, look at the personal package thing over here. It's
looking at your personal package, and I'm liking what I see. Look at the professional one. It says unmetered bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does the advanced. But what's
Yeah, but the advanced,
If you look at the start storage space,
Yeah.
it's less.
It's less, but we don't upload 300 megabytes a month, do we?
Well, we because of how long our podcast is, we already use a full gig of storage just to have our podcast.
Wow, this month?
No, this is for all time since we started. We have used 1.1 gigs of MP3s to do our podcast.
What's start storage mean then? I
Yep.
thought that meant each month you could upload that much.
No. See, it says monthly storage growth limit. That means they add to it.
Each month?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we're basically
Oh, I see. So we probably would need the professional.
yeah, basically guys, we got into
And that's-
what's up?
And that's cheaper than that what we're paying now, $10 a month.
Well, no, it's 15 now because of the 200 gigs, which now we exceeded. So, yeah, that's what I was worried about. But so, guys, we got too popular for the podcast. It was a nice run. So the podcast is over. We're too popular for our own good. Sorry, guys.
This sucks.
I know, right?
Well, we can't even get our own episodes off there and re-download them, can we?
For Podomatic, yeah, we can.
I thought we couldn't because we've seeded the storage or seeded.
Well,
seeded it.
we can from because we're the ones that upload them. Other people can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we need to start working on that then. I don't know.
I was worried when uploading a Captain America episode. It's like, so any of you guys that were lucky to listen to it, hope you enjoyed it before you're unable to listen to it now.
I just paid it too.
I know.
Like literally less than a week ago.
I know, right?
How much is it? How much more is it like?
$15 just to have 200 gigs of bandwidth.
An extra 8
John, I can't hear. There's somebody. Who's that? Eric Peters.
Yeah, what's up?
We can hear your television.
I'm muted, dude.
I know. It looks like you're on the toilet.
Yeah, it did sound like a toilet, actually.
Yeah, but
So, it's $18 more.
Yep.
That's kind of well.
Because it's $25.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's $25 to upgrade to the next level for Podomatic, just to so we can have the bandwidth, just so people can listen to our podcast now. That's not making us any money.
all right. Before we do anything rash,
Yeah, like pay more money. No, let's not do that.
yeah, because this thing is $10. Are you looking at the thing?
Yeah, I know the things. To upgrade to the next one is called Pro. We have Pro Plus now, which we exceed our bandwidth. Pro Platinum is $25 a month. That's what costs us to run our website. So,
Sean, I'm talking about the Podbean thing.
oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, whatever you want to do, man.
Sean.
Okay, Sean, you have to listen to me closely now.
Okay.
Look at the thing and see what plan fits us right now.
Oh, okay.
I
Then,
guarantee you it's cheaper.
okay.
I think professional is because
Yeah.
at least that way we don't have to worry about. I mean, we can stop doing a podcast, skip a week if we had to, but we wouldn't have to worry about our old podcast like what we just did. We wouldn't have to worry about people not being able to listen to it anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest problem. But I mean, it's pretty much unlimited, advanced, and it's unlimited past that. So
Yeah, I think.
It's unlimited bandwidth. And
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
problem, right? It's not our storage, it's our bandwidth.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the biggest problem is the bandwidth by far.
Yeah, you're right. The Pro would even like sustain us at least for now until we get more podcasts out there.
The only thing that would be cool, though, with the Pro Gold would be the Android app. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, if you want to, well, we'll need the Pro Gold.
No, because that's
Dude,
an extra
double the
$10.
cost,
Yeah, that's not worth it at all.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's like double. Yeah, that's not worth it.
yeah. Well, I will want
If
to.
it was like maybe like 15 or something, I'd say maybe, but
And I don't have an Android. I have an iPhone, so
Yeah.
that won't even, I can't even see it.
I know, right?
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, why does it have an iPhone? You would think that would be an iPhone app first.
Yeah,
It's still a bigger market than the Android.
yeah, you would think it doesn't. So
Yeah. So just do that one, man. Podomatic, sorry that we got too popular for your site. Sorry about that. Yeah.
So you went over this because once I go for this package and like we don't use it, I'm gonna be angry. Okay.
No, it's fine, man. So we can't use 2 cows then?
No, it was Fat Cow, and it was
That's right.
it's a website hosting thing, but you also need a WordPress style website, which we don't have.
Yeah, I would use. It sucks. Like I would use what JB's using, but you don't have the iTunes thing, right, JB?
Nah, no.
I know. We gotta figure out. It'd be cool.
This new thing, we do have the iTunes thing, though, right?
Yeah.
The Podbean.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it says on there. I looked at the list. It says iTunes. Intuitive iTunes settings and preview. Your own podcast side. Embedded players, which is great to have, like what Podomatic had.
You know what we need to do when we can?
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess we
Podcast
just need to.
mobile edition.
We need to upload something on the on Podomatic, I guess, for the old subscribers, and just like a little short thing saying literally we're moving to whatever, you know.
Yeah.
We can't add anything to it, dude.
Well, I know we can't add anything now. I'm saying when we can. Well, shoot, no, we can't.
No, yeah, you can't because unless we pay on the 14th.
Crap.
Why didn't we do this from the beginning?
They're just gonna take it out of my thing, aren't they?
No, we'll cancel it. I'll make sure to cancel it once we move over to Podbean. I'll download the episodes and then we'll cancel it, or I'll pay for I'll make sure they try.
Do we need all those episodes?
I don't
mean,
know.
Like, if we could store them somehow and just put them on the website for older episodes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as that doesn't mess up the website, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, you know how, like, people have, it's a text, and, you click the text and the thing plays automatically? I'm wondering if we could do that.
Well, the only thing is I checked with, well, here, let me check, Ning. Hold on, Ning plans. Because that was the only problem with why we didn't have Ning do the podcast, because the storage space that it uses. Let me check right now. Or we would have to upgrade the Ning side, which we don't need to, because that splash page isn't the what we think it was. Which we still need a, what was that thing called? The thing that on the main page where the top stories and stuff over. What was that called, Corn?
We thought it was called a splash page.
It was a flash. It's a flash scroll thing. I told you to remember it for me, Sean, because I knew I'd forget it.
Yeah. Well, definitely, it's not the the splash pages would be like one of those pages. It's like, oh, welcome to Big Kids Big News. Check out this, click here, and it's more like a welcome page. That's not what we want.
Well, what was it called then, Sean? That's the question.
I know, right?
What do you mean you know, right? What was it called?
I don't remember. It was like a flash. God, I don't know.
Why did anybody write it down? We look.
All right, hold on. I have a history thing.
Happy birthday, Impact Prime! To his birthday was on the 3rd. The 3rd's a good day. That's when I was born too.
Three is the best number.
Sweet. So yeah, here the only thing I'm worried about, I've been trying to figure out where Ning says our storage, because we have 10 gigs of storage space, and it says that's included videos and photos, and
it's not our the videos are fine.
Oh, okay.
Because we haven't put any videos up.
So, yeah, it means when you use we're actually uploading a video, not just linking a video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the linked videos are hosted by YouTube.
Yeah, there we go. Whew,
it's us actually hosting stuff.
Actually, I don't even know how to host a video on this thing.
Well, yeah, we would. we can do video uploads with brand new players, kind of like what other websites do, where it's say big kids, big news, but then that that would use up storage space and everything.
Yeah. The only thing the pictures are eating up storage space. But other than that, I can't.
We'll just delete some of the pictures.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the only thing I've been trying to figure out. Where does it say our storage space? Because like when other things, they'll say like, oh, you use the like Polymatic, say use this much storage space, this much bandwidth. I can never find out. Obviously, we're okay because otherwise our website's still working. I haven't gotten any notice saying, oh, you exceeded bandwidth. And it's funny, we only get like 10 gigs of bandwidth, but yet we've used less bandwidth than the Polymatic. I think that's kind of funny.
Well, they're not downloading a bunch of crap.
That is true. So yeah, we get bandwidth. What's it say? It's where is it? Yeah, we're only on Plus right now. I mean, obviously, if our site gets bigger, we'll upgrade to Pro, and accordingly. But we're okay where we don't need that right now. We're not even at 500 members. So once we get over 10,000, then we'll upgrade. I don't know where it says bandwidth.
Hold on.
Yeah, so if anybody hasn't joined bkbn.net, go join it.
Yeah, you know.
Now.
Yeah, you know what you could do for Anthony James's birthday? Go join bkbn.net and wish him happy birthday on our website.
Ooh, that is true, actually. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, did you like that in the birthday cloud? I said like Anthony would even want me to send.
Yes, I like that. Because it's true. Sean, did you see that article on bkbn.net last night?
Which one?
About you?
Yes, I did.
Why does Mandy do that stuff?
Did you like what she did to you in your birthday club?
No.
I didn't like that at all. Wait, what up? What article did she put up?
Never mind.
Yeah. It was something for a less public conversation. It's pretty crazy.
Did you guys remove it already, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
Yeah,
Wait, how many members do we have already?
435, I think. Let me check.
Yeah.
You know, we could only have 10,000 members.
Well, I know, but that's not that big of a deal right now, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 500. I mean, like that's far from 10,000 right now. You know.
Yeah, once we get to like, once we're nearing like that, then we'll upgrade the site. I think we're fine right now.
Yeah, we're at 438 right now.
Yeah, so yeah, there's no need to upgrade that yet. Like we were almost gonna do it just for the splash page. Wasn't even the thing we wanted in the first place. So.
Yeah. So good thing we didn't do that. Man.
Yeah.
Which was kind of funny because that's what we thought. Me and Corum thought maybe that's what it's called, and then it said that they had that. So we're like, oh.
Because that's literally.
What is the Indian Clone, Junior? I met Hunter Knight Customs. He's a great guy. I
heard that. I didn't even see him at Comic Con. I don't know what he looks like at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's Asian.
They all are. Oh my god. Oh, don't worry. He's Asian.
Which Ironhide?
He shouldn't see you anyway.
I may have met him though. Is he really short?
He's like about my height.
Yeah, some Asian guy walked up to me and asked me about his box type X stuff, and I just shook his hand, and I walked away. That's what I did to everybody. I just shake their hand. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You say subscribe, or wait, they probably are subscribed.
Well, they probably already did. They know who I am.
You just say check out BKBN.net. Oh no.
Yeah, that's true. Hit it with the banana.
There you go. Who hates the Green Lantern movie Masters? I gotta review Kilowog. I'm getting my other Kilowog.
Hunter Knott's hating on all the DC stuff right now, dude.
Oh, he hates. Oh no, I thought he hated the Green Lantern smaller figures, like the 4-inch figures. But I know that for sure. But I don't know.
Well, he's talking about how he wants DC Universe Classics to end.
He did?
Yeah, on Facebook, which is crazy.
Whoa. Why? Then what are we going to get afterwards? It's going to be DC Superheroes 2.0 or 3.0 or whatever?
We won't get anything. We get freaking Batman Legacy figures. Oh, by the way, your $5 off coupon that you got at Comic-Con will work on those Legacy figures, Sean.
Oh, cool.
They have to. You just gotta tell them, be like, no, it's a D, because that's a DC Universe Classic symbol on the packaging.
Yeah.
And you just gotta be like, no, it's just for the 6-inch figures. That's all it says, 6-inch DC Universe figures.
Yeah, and Young Justice too.
Do they have the symbol in there?
Yep.
Okay, that's how I justify getting all the like I got the stupid pink Mr. Freeze, all that crap.
Yeah, I saw that I got that.
Yep, I had enough coupons. I got $5 off each figure from Wave 18 and the Batman Legacy figures.
That's awesome, man. I need to do
I had
that.
to keep going through a line though, but it's all good.
Hey, Sean.
What's
can
up?
you send me the latest episode of BKBN through Skype? I want
Sure.
to test something out.
Sure, dude. Which one? Captain America or because the word?
Let's do the Captain America because it's shorter,
Dude.
bro.
Do you have a Dropbox?
Trying to make a joke here, son?
No.
No, that's a real
thing.
thing. Dropbox
There's
is.
this thing called Dropbox, and like it's way faster in Skype. You just like put it in there, and it takes like.
That's what I use for Machinima.
Yeah, that's how you're able to get videos. Like it's a lot quicker.
Well, it's 27 megabytes for that episode. Like I said, our podcasts, because of how long we talk, sometimes that's the only thing. Is like, except for our comic ones are pretty short.
Yeah. Because it's me. Alright, see, I'm gonna try to host it on my Core TV Films website and
Yeah.
see what happens to it. See
Okay.
if it actually goes on iTunes, because it doesn't mention anything about iTunes. It just mentions about hosting it.
Cool.
And that could be a temporary thing for right now.
We just need some like a site that won't like kill us in bandwidth, man.
And then we can have the last two episodes available to people. That's brilliant, Corum.
I don't think I have a lot, but I do have some storage on my website, so. Let's see. File management.
What do you do for Mishima? I've worked on some videos which will be up soon, like the Batman Arkham City 2-pack and Mortal Kombat figures. So I'm doing all my video game stuff on Machinima, and I'm going to do the rest of my Comic-Con exclusive. Sorry, I had to babysit so much this week. It really messed up my schedule, man. Like, because my little brother makes it really hard, like, to, really do videos. Like, even some videos I was working on, like, I had to tell him, like, shut up for a second. And, yeah, so this week I'll be back on schedule and stuff, so.
Yes.
I
actually have Sean, do you have any Master Universe Classic figure reviews coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to do Marlena and Cringer.
So I actually have Clawful. I have him recorded. And I was actually going to upload it yesterday, and then I had to work, and I had to work again today. But,
Yeah, like.
So I just haven't been home enough to upload it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get back into doing Masters reviews. I love that toy line a lot, and it's, yeah. Oh, and the Hot Toys, I got Odin and Kevin Flynn to do still. Man, why do I collect so many things? Oh yeah, so I'm waiting, I think Monday or Tuesday I should get my Captain Glenn figure so I can do my Marlena review with showing off both packaging and both outfits. So I bought the two Marlena from Comic-Con and then two the Captain Glenn, which is the same figure but packaging variant. And yeah, so I basically have 4 of her now. So 2 to keep in package, 2 to open. Yeah, what does this Thurb kid say now? Yeah, if he... Oh my god. Yeah. You're done. That was gross. Gross.
Why do you even say that? He just said awesome. What did he really even say? He said awesome and laughed out loud. Like,
No, he said I had to clean
okay.
the off my ass. Yeah. It's a word.
No, I mean, I was wondering why you said that to John APOC.
Yeah, he wow.
So,
What he said was something like a word, another word I haven't said in a video ever. Dang, it's a very adult word.
what, hell?
No, it's the C word, and it's not the C word you're thinking. It's something that you would have to watch an adult video to for them to say.
Oh, cat.
Does it rhyme with bunt?
No, it's the other one.
It rhymes with
Gum.
With lock.
Rhymes with gum. That's all I'll say. Okay.
I got a good question for you.
Well, no, man. It's like
Is it clock?
I think like the biggest thing, and I wish Red Hulk, if you're here, Red Hulk, remember this, is that my main audience is kids or teenagers or, I do have people our age as viewers too. I have people of all ages, but all ages means you can't be like S word, F word, like C word, blah, blah, blah. Like I have, the reason why a lot of people like me and watch me and why I get more viewers is because I know who my audience is, and I don't alienate people. That's the only thing. Like if Shartimus was to tone down on the language a little bit, I try to tell them it's like, yeah, dude, it's like, I know it's like you want to. I know with YouTube and the internet, you don't want to have to filter yourself, but just to really, when it comes to toys, you have to realize, regardless of if you're a 27-year-old, 30-year-old, whatever, buying toys, reviewing toys, kids watch toy reviews more, or parents watch toy reviews more so than collectors. Collectors do watch toy reviews, obviously, but the audience for toy videos and toys is kids or parents because they want to know, is this toy good, or if it's a Transformer review, how the hell do I transform this? They go watch our reviews, whatever. So I keep that in mind. So it's one of those things that, yes, obviously, even in real life, or maybe most of our audience don't care if we say this and that, but there are those people that you have to be careful of, and there's those people, there are young kids that watch my videos, there's young kids that watch a lot of our videos. So I just try to be very responsible and stuff. Like, even if my 9-year-old brother says, calling my sister-in-law a bad whore, that's like, I'm still not gonna say that stuff in my videos and stuff. I don't know. I want to be better than Family Guy. I can be funny without saying bad words and be myself while just toning down the language a little bit. I don't know. It's the same thing.
I can't.
You've been good. Like I don't.
Oh no, I know. I've been awesome. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, fancy.
I cuss as much as I can in my videos. It makes me seem more adult.
It's funny, Anthony James, if you talk to him privately, yeah, a lot of us are more adult. Obviously, we are adults. But, like I said, what we do, our audience, we're not trying to alienate anyone. We're not trying to... We can be who we are without having to be, It's the same thing when you watch all these superhero movies. Obviously, if you're watching a real Captain America movie, you would see people... limbs blown off and everything. But it's PG-13. Obviously, you can't show that. Wolverine movies. Obviously, if he was stabbing people, he would have bloody claws, right? I mean, obviously, in the X-Men movies, that was kind of unrealistic. But, that's another thing, Obviously, none of these movies are realistic because mutants aren't real, whatever. Maybe they are.
It's just a movie, Sean. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you obviously have to tone down things for your audience, for a general audience. It's like why these movies are PG-13 compared to horror,
No, I will not cater to certain people.
But no, I'm just saying, like, toning down just a little bit, I don't know.
The internet should be free, Sean.
Yeah.
I should be able to say whatever I want.
I think it's like, I make videos that if I had kids, I would be okay for them watching it. Other people, my friends, I can't say the same. Not friends here, but other friends.
I won't want my kids watching boxing type Texas videos.
No, Anthony's videos are a little crazy, but they're not bad. Like, not where like, Daddy, what?
And most of my jokes are not like they're not that direct. They're kind of innuendos.
Yeah, exactly.
I was joking. He hasn't had to tell us.
Yeah,
Why'd that guy wear a banana costume, Daddy?
yeah.
Because he was dropped on his head.
Oh. The same reason that man wears a Green Lantern costume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For the ladies.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We go out in public like this.
Yeah. I'm saying to everyone, it's like, do on your channel what we do, like, the bigger YouTubers, they might say bad words, but they're not catering to kids. They're just,
I'm not catering to kids.
well, yeah,
I'm catering to myself.
yeah, you're more catering to more of an older audience, but you're still catering to like teenagers with a lot of comic stuff. I don't know. The thing
You know what
is,
sucks?
What?
If you notice,
what?
on like a lot of these like videos about like these movies coming out or like that Green Lantern animated series thing, if you go on any website or any of these videos, most of these comments are from little kids that like Marvel that absolutely hate DC.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of them out there.
Yep.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Deadpool.
Because like literally, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, for the past 10 years, what did DC do that sucked so bad?
Well, if you think about it, DC is more directed towards kids in a lot of ways. I mean,
Yeah, they started to, but if you notice, like in the comics at least, a lot of the characters are becoming what is it called? Like legacy characters. Like even in the Ultimate Universe, now we have a new Spider-Man, Captain America. More people are taking the throne, so they're more legacy characters. DC's relaunching. Now they're not legacy characters anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like a role reversal.
that is kind of true. Yeah.
Interesting.
And Marvel, I mean, well, some titles are still pretty gritty, but I mean, some of their titles just aren't that gritty anymore.
Yeah, the comic on.
Some of them are. Some of them are still really good.
But don't say the comics don't count, because the comics,
No, I was gonna.
literally in 10 years, whatever's coming on those comics are going to be on the other medias.
I always think, except for like the comics that are based on the cartoons, like the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or Young Justice comics, or whatever. I think comics are a very PG, if not R-rated industry.
No, they're rated teen.
That's PG-13, but yeah, teen is the same thing.
No, it's rated teen, Sean.
Okay, thanks, Gorm.
Especially some of the X-Force stuff. Whenever they first started up with Wolverine and like.
Oh yeah.
Well, that should be rated M.
Do what?
I think that's rated M. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that had to be, dude, because there was like, I remember one comic book, one shot called "Ain't No Dog" by X-Force, and then Wolverine like literally sat on a pile of bodies at the end of the comic book.
Yep.
Hey, you want to know something funny? Amazing Spider-Man has always been rated everyone, like a rated E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have Black Cat and Spider-Man have Sax.
Yeah.
All this stuff. I don't get their rating system at all.
I know.
I don't get DC's. That theirs is new. Like, it's only been like 3 months since they've had it. Because they used to have the comics code thing.
Yeah. Yeah, comics have really. They used to be very. If you look at comics back then, even though they dealt with some like serious issues, they're very PG compared to what comics have become, man. I think especially in the 80s and 90s, that's when it really got really dark.
Dude, 86 or 87, I think, when Watchmen came out.
Yeah, that changed.
And then you had
things.
The Dark Knight Returns. Then everybody copied off of that.
Yeah.
Everybody. And then you had, Jim Lee and his hyper, everybody's muscular and they have humongous guns, and they have Rob Liefeld that, did a horrible job of that and created Cable. All that stuff. So it's like, comics, I think it's going to get toned down a little more, and then it's going to go back to hyper violent again.
Yeah.
If they're still around.
I know, man. Definitely.
And it's pretty bad that like a lot of these big budget movies are coming from comic books, but comic books are still not selling well.
Well, yeah,
it's kind of ironic, isn't it?
well, we talked about that on that podcast, man. It's like, it's I think it's really going to turn into the whole single issues will become digitally, and then they'll release the trade. That's it.
No, here's the thing though.
Like,
Sales wise, like there's a big comic book community and stuff, but we're also online too. A lot of people aren't online.
wait, what do you mean?
Like for example, like
Who isn't online nowadays?
the population. No, the population though. Like not everybody goes to comic book websites and all that stuff. And if they're gonna see like the new Spider-Man movie, they don't care about the comic books or like something like that. That like the media is like 10% of the population reads comic books that watch those movies, and it's weird because you would think it would be more.
I think you know, it's funny. Like a lot of these characters obviously star in the comics, but I think at least for me, looking back when I was, it's the same thing when I was really looking back and like Thundercats and everything that got what I loved when I first got into anything that I bought toys for or anything was cartoons. I think cartoons is the big audience for what gets kids in the comics in the first place, because they'll do, like, even look nowadays, I think shows like Young Justice, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Green Lantern cartoon, the ones that will come out, will probably get more kids in the comic books first and foremost, and then obviously the movies. I mean, the comic industry, obviously all these characters star in the comics, but these characters have been around for decades. It's really hard for a lot of these new characters to get into, sale-wise or anything unless they're introduced into a cartoon or a movie. You know?
No, it's not just that. It's comics in general. Like Green Lantern, like I've said before, has been in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's still... How many people do you know who the Green Lantern is?
Which
you
one?
Know, on the street.
Which one?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern in general.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Other than the fact that he was on the Justice League show.
It's Green Lantern.
Or Super Friends. Whichever.
Or now the
Sean,
movie.
do you have any clue what Corbin just said to you?
Like, you're talking about with general audiences, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird. Like, the lowest form of media where a character will get a lot of attention is comic books. And it should be, like, in the middle, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, it would go comic books and then probably cartoons. And probably a live-action TV show would probably be a little up there more because that's on, like, prime time or whatever. And then, then you have the movies.
I think the only thing with the comic industry, it's just like when any of the paper industry, like magazines nowadays, it's just that everyone wants instant gratification and information.
Yeah,
and
print's dead, man.
Yeah, like no one subscribes to newspapers anymore, at least that I know of. I mean, just God, do you remember?
Older people do, but I tell people I know. I don't know any people my age that subscribe to newspapers. They get all the news from online.
Yeah, I always remember back in the day, my dad would just you get the newspaper, he would read it, and then you just have this giant pile of newspapers till you go to the recycling plant or whatever. Just man, I mean, the paper industry, technology is helping the environment a lot because man, the paper industry, God.
What are you talking about? Like all the plastics and stuff? That's actually making it worse.
That's actually worse than paper.
Well, no, I'm just saying, it's one get rid of one evil, get another. Yeah.
And like how many actual big businesses do you know use recycled paper? They don't.
Yeah. By the way, why is Halo Reviewer calling you a gay fox? You're a gay wolf, or what? Not a gay wolf anymore, but whatever.
I don't know.
Dude, I was watching some of your old videos because it's funny in the collab.
Yeah, they look exactly the same,
In the collab, I don't have Anthony James's theme song. The one who was the one that did it? Not Mandy, but who's the other guy?
Minimus.
Yeah, I didn't have that, so I had to look for a video where he had the full theme song, and I was like, dang, Anthony hasn't used that theme song in a long time. I had to go back, and I was even watching some older videos, and then he used like a music before he used that theme song, and I'm like, wow. I'm like trying to pinpoint a video that had that. It's like, wait.
I don't even know if I could even do that, Sean.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that music, yeah.
I hated that music so much.
Yeah,
That made you seem like a technical hillbilly.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I don't mean to make fun. Well, I'm not gonna say his name, but the only reason I use that intro is because somebody gave that to me, and like I tried to only use it for a short amount of time, man. And that's why whenever I got the Venomous song, I never used that one again ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You used it for your the outro.
Oh, I did. You're right.
Yeah, because I remember when that came on, I just shut the video. Oh, it's over.
Nice.
And I like even in like your intro that you have now. you cut that person who made that intro initially, his name out of the credits where it says Boxing Type X.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, if you look, there's a black box right there.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't make it.
Oh, did I?
I can fix that if you want me to, dude.
Are you? What intro are we talking about? That I have a black
In
box.
your intro now, like when it says Boxing Type X, and like you have the numbers in the background. However, there's a black box right there that used to say intro by.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about because I made my video intro myself.
No, I'm talking about you used the old intro for it to say Boxing Type X.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, but I didn't want people to think that he did the whole intro. That's why I cut the black box, or I did the black box.
I know that. It's just, dude, do you want me to like crop that so it doesn't look like, you know, there's just like there's like some junk there that you're censoring out?
Maybe sometime. Let me. I need to try to make that. I'm going to make a new intro that's HD. But I mean, I just don't have time.
I think you should actually tape all original content for your intro.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, and like make it epic. Like if you have a green screen or blue screen, me or John can help you with this, and like just make it look like you're battling things.
That would be
For
great.
no apparent reason. It just has Anthony James with a sword fighting like a monster. Maybe the Scarlet Witch figure because you don't like it.
Maybe.
You know, or like McDonald's toys, like you start bowing to it, and like get attacked by mighty beans, and you have a shield.
Maybe. I really don't want McDonald's toys and Mighty Beans in my intro, but yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, those are high profile things for you. You're like,
Not
yeah,
high profile, they're high viewed. They're highly viewed. I don't get subscribers from that at all.
the tattoo is like freaking. It's so scammed over now.
Yeah, Quorum, you never responded back to me, by the way. I saw it's like, that's so cool, and you never responded back to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, how do you respond back to that?
What did he say?
You didn't answer your question.
No, I'm just saying, Quorum got the Green Lantern symbol tattoo on him. Very nice, man.
Where did you get it tatted at?
My left arm. My shoulder.
Cool.
I'll probably debut it or something when it heals.
Sweet.
They put the ring on the right hand, so she should have had it on the right arm.
No, he's a Sinestro, so he has on the left.
I already have tattoos on my right arm, though.
I know.
Yeah, but this is the first time I have actually anything in color on my upper body. So,
How much was it?
I went to a tattoo party, and I was like the only one there at my uncle's house.
Oh.
So, like, this tattoo should be like $250. I got it for $7.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
$7.
And it's color too. Doesn't color cost more?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well,
Nice,
dude. So much freaking shit. And he was like one of those perfectionists, so he went over lines.
And if you've ever gotten tattooed before, when you go over a line again, it starts to hurt. And I have a high, tolerance for pain, but like it started to hurt after he got into the second thing, green. And it took 2.5 hours.
It's not that bad though. Not bad.
Huh. It's better than the back tattoo I have.
Oh, the tiger fighting the dragon.
What?
Your tiger and dragon tattoo.
I don't have a tiger.
I wish you did, because that'd be the gayest tattoo ever, or the stupidest tattoo ever.
I have a bear on my leg.
That's stupid.
Hey, shut up! I like bears.
Chicago Bear.
Shut up!
Oh god, that's awesome.
That is really ironic.
Oh my god! No, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't get it for that though. I just like bears. So. But
Yeah. Just a big fan of bears.
my left calf though. I'm planning on actually getting another comic book character.
Sweet.
What is it? Is it going to be Wolverine ripping through your flesh?
No, I don't like Wolverine. Think of another Marvel character. Who's my favorite Marvel character?
Spider-Man.
Deadpool.
No.
What?
Cap?
Captain America?
No.
Okay, I give up.
No.
Jeez, are you serious?
Yeah, dude, seriously.
Dude,
Thor?
what are you guys...
Oh, Carnage!
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh.
Had to think about that for a second, sorry.
Well, after all that crap you were talking on the podcast, I bet you love Captain America.
Yeah,
No,
see...
Captain America got me into comics.
See,
Yeah.
I know Carnage is your favorite, but I totally got sidetracked because I was thinking about like the ones like your all-time favorite. Like I was thinking, oh, Spider-Man and Cap, because you said how much like you've been reading them forever. But then it's like, oh wait, Carnage is the character that he loves a lot, and like it's up there with Hal Jordan. So it's like, oh yeah, Carnage. Yeah.
If I had to have my top 3 list of favorite characters of all time, number 1 would be Hal Jordan, number 2 would be Carnage, number 3 would be Clayface, probably. Just because of the animated TV show, like none of the comic book stuff, but...
Yes, I'm glad Carnage is back. Quorum.
Carnage USA, baby.
That's what I was gonna say. So sorry that Secret 6 is over, man.
It's alright. It ended well, and Anthony, I could not find any of the digital things to send you.
Oh, crap, okay.
I'll try in another place, but I was just using the forums.
Okay. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Because, dude, like, it's pretty good. The last 2 things, like, if you've been reading it for a long time, like, I don't know if it has to tie in with the last 2 storylines that I missed.
Yeah.
But, like, it really brings up some issues that were in, like, earlier issues. Like, you know how Catman and Deadshot really didn't like each other?
Yeah.
But, like, during the series, they started, like, becoming best buds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they tie that up, the whole Bane and Venom thing. And, dude, there's this big fan moment, too. Oh, hold on. I actually, someone's at my door. I'll be right
Does
back.
he finally use the symbiote? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I will return.
Disturbed kids back, it looks like.
Well,
Call him with a booty call.
What's up? So JB, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man.
So why didn't you tell me on SmackDown that Natalya went heel?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You did?
I did.
You did? Wait,
No, I didn't.
no, I know you didn't.
Yeah, you said she beat up somebody and
Yeah, I said that on the podcast,
See, that's what I'm saying.
which I still haven't got around to editing yet, but hey,
Well, I didn't know because I was on
Why'd
that.
you lie?
podcast.
I didn't.
But no. So do you think like something's gonna happen now? Like she is with Beth Phoenix and they're making divas tough again and not blonde bimbos, whatever she was saying.
Hopefully they're going to make it better.
For sure.
It's already worse. They've already lost 2 divas.
Yeah, man. You know, it sucks that I was out when that news broke. You know, about like all the people that got fired. You know, or
Was it
featured.
like 5 or 6 or something?
There was like 5 people. Yeah. Or
Who was it? I was gone too.
oh, you were gone, dude. Oh
David
wait.
Hart Smith,
Dave-
Vladimir Kozlov, Chris Masters,
And you,
Melina, and Gail Kim quit.
and you saw that last match, man. You were there at that match.
Yep.
That was basically his last match without them saying it was his last match, and he basically lost to Mark Henry and stuff.
Well, you got flattened by Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Were any of those other people there? Was Chris Masters or no?
No.
Yeah, David
Chris
Hart
Masters
Smith.
actually on the SummerSlam commercial. Did you guys realize that?
Yeah,
Which that doesn't mean anything at all, but still.
yeah.
They're
Never
getting
has
ready to
been
come back
anything.
to Wichita again at the end of the month, I think.
Yeah, Melina got fired, and like it sucks because she's. Well, yeah, you
I
are.
want to have access to everything.
You do.
You?
Okay.
You've never been to the site, have you, Christy?
I know, right? What are you talking about?
Only the front page.
Oh. Okay.
Go in more.
My next live show is Wednesday, around 6, 7-ish Pacific time. So yeah, if you guys are in San Jose tomorrow, I'll be at WWE Raw with my spinner belt. It was only like $15 or whatever. Yeah, it'll be fun, and we'll see what happens. And expect, well, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. Comic-Con exclusive reviews, some video game reviews on Machinima for me, and
Similar jerks.
when hopefully I'll be reviewing Cowboys and Aliens and Rise of Planet of the Apes and Conan, because I plan to see all this. My reviews will be hell late. Okay.
Have you actually recorded your videos for Machinima?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Then they'll happen. Okay.
Yep. No, I'm just waiting for them to like get back to me.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna save Anthony for last. So, Christy, anything you want to say or promote?
I just want to promote you, Sean. You're a great person.
You're great.
You're great. You know, you have a big heart.
You're great.
Unlike these jerks,
Uh,
you're just a good person to me. You're not making fun of me. I just want to slap him right now. So freaking bad for him.
what was that?
What the hell was that?
That was crazy.
Oh my goodness, you don't know what that is. I should have done it when he started talking.
I know, right? That's funny.
Okay, anyway, I want to promote all of these guys. I want to promote myself. I want to promote Sean. I want to promote the world. And of course,
Freaking awesome.
Oh god, it's gonna take me like 20 minutes before I can
I'm
end
gonna
the show.
strangle all of you. You don't understand it. I'm serious. I'm going freaking crazy. Okay, I'm almost at
Yeah,
CBS
we have to get off before Christy starts like going Tourette, so that's why I'm trying to.
Oh no, it's okay. Just give me 2 seconds.
Just anything else, Christy? Hurry so I can get through everyone else.
It's okay. No, promote everyone, the world. It's a peaceful place.
Tom Brady versus Seaman.
Mostly screwed up, but it's a peaceful place. And Sean, of course, you're a good person. All
Thank you.
that. And I hope you ship my stuff. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Darth Shaggy, anything you want to promote, buddy?
No. Can I continue?
Oh, I thought you were done.
Oh, I was done.
Oh, okay. Darth Shaggy.
He's not talking. Can I talk more?
Yeah, you can talk more once we end the show. Come on. Okay. Okay. Well, Darth Shaggy is gone. Oh wait, come on.
Come on.
Okay, his mic is out. Tenacious Rick. Anything else you want to say?
Just translate. My mic is out. Okay.
Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. Well, what about Tenacious Rick, Sean?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Tenacious Rick. Anything you want to say, Eric?
Yeah, just sub to my YouTube channel. Just put up a new video a few minutes ago.
on, and check out BKBN because we have the best news site around.
We got
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do, brother.
Yeah, baby.
Sweet.
No, that's alright.
What?
John, anything you want to say or promote, Mr. Insidious?
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah.
No.
That sounds dirty.
Mr. Insidious, sexy. Not really. Just, check out all our channels. They're
Mr.
awesome.
Clone Commander,
Yep.
helmet guy.
Mr. Hurricane.
Come out there and buy
Best
Clone
fight.
Trooper helmets. You can play with me just
The
like
name
I
of the
play with myself.
hurricane is Hurricane.
I'm gonna wear your face, John. I'm gonna wear it on my
Yeah, you will.
face.
You can wear my
Why your
face.
face so hard?
Hey, Sean, just don't sit on my face, okay?
Oh no, never, never.
And if you guys can afford it, check out the Republic Attack Shuttle. 'Cause it's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
When I get paid, I'm definitely buying that, and I'm gonna review it. It's like that's
that
John
thing's cool, dude.
for sure. Thank you, John. You're the man.
And Insidious DVD has 2 previews I did, but the movie's not the best movie ever made.
Just
But-
fine. Just watch the trailers. The trailers are better than the movie.
Yeah, exactly. I just bought it because I didn't see trailers on it. First
What,
one
they didn't
I've
give
ever
you
seen
it for
that's
free?
that bad. Yeah, you think so, right?
Oh man, that sucks. I
Well,
would think they
well,
go.
I mean, no, technically they wouldn't because I didn't do the original Insidious
Oh,
trailer,
yeah,
the
that's
DVD trailers.
Mhm.
But the trailers on the, if I was going to get it, it'd be from the people who did Assassination Games and Never Back Down too, because that's the previews of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
But anyways, doesn't matter. I got paid.
sweet.
I paid.
Oh yeah, I gotta do more
And,
movies.
I'll be pimping out some folks' channels this coming up week because it's kind of slow right now.
Pimp
And
mine,
I'll-
okay?
I'll let you
Pimp
put it up
mine.
chance.
We'll make
definitely-
videos, Christine. Then.
The best foreign channel ever made.
Pimp mine.
Stay tuned
Hit my
for
channel.
backup.
Anyways, so yeah, check them out. It's gonna be epic.
Sweet. Thank you, John. What about you, Quorum?
I'm going to be reviewing something that nobody else has.
Oh God, I'm worried.
I'm going to be reviewing a very classy film by some classy people that was made in America. America. It parodies one of the best heroes of all time, and I have to say, you'll feel American after. Keep going, dude. Keep going.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, anyway, yeah. So check out that porn review.
Oh God.
America!
America.
And there,
Promoting
and yes,
porn.
and yes, I do talk about porn, but I don't swear or actually say anything
You
bad.
can't say porn.
You know, I think the only bad thing I say is sex in the video. But
You can't say sex.
You can't, you dad. Kids are watching.
You can't say sex with animals. It's disgusting.
Oh.
yes,
Unless you're romantic.
and I also have a man stash in it too.
Man,
So
sex.
yeah, so subscribe to everybody's channel. Christy, one day we'll get a green card and I'll be American.
We'll all be dead.
Till that day,
Yes. I will be American.
My
Just-
good
It's
just-
American.
just watch out for the vampires.
Yep.
Until then,
Ah,
so you all and stay classy, America.
You stay
Sweet.
classy.
nice.
Bloody San Diego.
Milk was a bad choice.
Sean, do you have anything to say?
Oh, it's so hot, Sean. Such a bad choice.
Just he has 10 minutes in the work in my time for his birthday. So happy birthday, Anthony James. Anything you want to say, buddy?
Yeah, I do, Sean. I just want to promote myself. I'm Anthony James, aka Boxing Top X.
No, I thought you
part of a really cool website called vkbn.net. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the birthday collab and everybody that participated in it.
Oh,
It
anytime.
really meant a lot to me, and even those who the videos didn't work, I mean, that really means a lot, Just thank you
Are
guys.
you gonna cry?
What is ACA?
I am crying.
Are you gonna
Oh,
cry?
Aww.
we love you, Anthony James. Subscribe to Anthony James. That
That's
box.
terrible. That's the worst impression.
Okay, do it again. Yeah, use enough. Anyway,
You know the best thing is, every time you hear that, the only thing that pops in my head was he didn't even care when he was saying it.
Nope.
I know, right?
Creator of judgment.
He was playing a video game. He's like, okay, hold on 1 second. All right, subscribe.
Yeah,
Does that work?
Really?
I know, right? Oh, okay,
That one take changed your life, Anthony.
exactly. And one last
Now
thing.
you're 40 years old.
One last thing for one epic X Nick. Thunder, Thundercats. Oh! Good night, everyone. Happy birthday, Anthony James. Good night. Bye. It's done.